What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. As you can see, we have another special guest. Or not another special guest, but she's being featured one more time in these videos. That's my dog, Kylie. She was in the last review we did, but I just recorded that a few minutes ago, so that's why she's still in this room. She's making another appearance. Anyway, I'm sure she's very excited to be here. We're going to be reviewing a beer that I have no idea why I've never done a review of this. It's been featured on the channel several times, but I've never reviewed it as a beer. As its own individual thing. It's been in several beer battles. Milwaukee's Best Light. I've never reviewed this beer. Why have I never reviewed Milwaukee's Best Light? She's trying to drink my beer. Kylie, you're too young. Maybe one day you'll be old enough to drink beer, but as of now, you are not. Milwaukee's Best Light, coming in at a whopping 4.1% ABV. I picked up a 4-pack of 16-ounce cans for about $3.75, a little over $4 at Walmart. It's about as cheap as it gets, folks. So, if you're looking for a bang for your buck, I guess go with that. But I've never reviewed this before on my channel. I've only done beer battles with it. So tonight, we're going to be reviewing it for what it is. So let's go ahead and pour it into a glass. I've already cracked it. I don't know what I was thinking. I just grabbed it and cracked it as soon as I grabbed it. I grabbed it and cracked it as soon as I grabbed it. As soon as I picked it up, I opened it. That's what happened. I don't know why I did that. It just happened. I guess I'm just used to, as soon as you see one of these, you just grab it and drink it. So this is a 16-ounce can, so this should fill this glass up pretty well. Nice, tight, white head. It's coming. You know it's coming. That's what she said. Had to do it. I gotta do it. I gotta be me. You can't always be professional. I'm not professional anyway, but I tend to try to keep the jokes aside at times, but not tonight. All right, we got some domage action there. And Kylie's still trying to drink my beer. I've already told you, you're too young. So we're working with it. We had more of a head a second ago, I swear. About a 2-finger head, coming up over the top just a little bit. The aroma. Malty, grainy, mostly grainy. Not a whole lot of the aroma are coming off the top of the beer. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just still flabbergasted as to how I've never reviewed this. There's not a whole lot to speak of. It does have a grainy, slightly malty aroma to it, but there's not a whole lot going on. It's a light lager, of course, so I mean, you can't expect much. But it's very cheap, very affordable. And you get the 4-pack of the 16-ounce cans, so essentially you're getting like, I don't know, 5 or 6 beers there. So, I mean, if you're down on your luck, strapped for cash, this might be a good option. But anyway, let's take a sip and see what the taste is like. Cheers, guys. Crisp, check. Refreshing, check. Smooth, check. Complex flavor, no. Tasty, it's all right. for a light beer. Let's get another sip. There's just not a whole lot going on, but at the same time, it's so smooth, it's so crisp, it's so refreshing. Slightly sweet. Goes down literally like water. For a really cheap, light domestic beer, you gotta give it its props. It's definitely a good light beer. A good cheap light beer. Now, I do prefer the taste of Coors Light over it. I prefer the taste of Miller Lite for sure over it. And I definitely prefer the taste of Natural Light over it. I do think... Well, I was going to say, I do think I would take it over Keystone Light. But I'm not sure. If I haven't done that beer battle already, I need to. Because those are two of the cheapest. I hadn't picked this up in a long time, but then I realized that I need to review it because I've never reviewed it as a standalone beer. I've never reviewed it, so I knew I had to do that. So, I mean, it's good. I'm not gonna lie, it's good. It's a little bit better than I remember it being, actually. Yeah. It's like the more I drink it, the more I like it. As far as a rating goes, I'll give it, I mean, as cheap as it is, am I really going to give this a higher rating than I just gave the Yuengling Gold Pilsner? I think I am, barely, though. I'm going to give it an 8.3. So, 8.3 out of 10. I just think that for the price point, for what you're getting, you can't go wrong with it. 4.1%, I mean, it's basically the same as all the other domestic light beers. Like I said, I do prefer the taste of Coors Light and Miller Lite and Natural Light over this. But that does not mean that this isn't a good option. What if they don't have Natural Light? And you're buying a cheaper brew? Or they don't have Keystone Light? This is nothing to bat your eye at. This is definitely worthy. And that's why it's getting an 8.3 from me. So that's my assessment on this. 8.3 out of 10 from me here at Beer Views. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. If you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it in the comment section below and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, cheers, and thanks for watching.